Ciao nice people! Welcome back on a new stream of RPG Maker development. The best sort of game development because honestly I don't know. It's more visual than the rest, so maybe it's better to see, I don't know, in 3D engines you can do crazy stuff to showcase on stream, so I don't think that's the case. Oh well. Doesn't matter because we are back again on Invalidate your aid. Well, we need to improve a lot of things for a special release of the game. So, first of all, what are we doing now? Last time we imagined a farming system. Again, this part feels pretty basic, but the entire point of it is well, being a filler part. More like a distraction for the player. So it's simple. Here you plant the seed and there is a sign for the seed. And it needs to grow with the passing of days. I fixed kinda the interface. This menu doesn't show though, so I don't need to fix this one. And yeah, I finally applied the new art style, new graphics. Now it's more HD, I would say, here. Yeah. Okay, so what's our goal? We already programmed here a common event on the events on the ground where you can call the common event plantable, which for now is simple. If it has a self switch, it means it's already planted. I choose an item, a seed item. If I don't choose anything, you leave it. And you call stuff. What does it do? Yeah, I should add an event, a comment for it. So, as a reminder, get the region ID of this spot, because every different spot has a different region ID, you see. So when I plant, the game knows in which spot I'm planting, instead of having different events for every single event. No thanks. Then I get the array of the plants. Oh, what does it mean? Wait. Okay. Get array with data of the planted stuff. So I can update it. So the variable 107 has all the key stuff we need for the planting. Here we define the new plant here as the value of what we planted and the stage 1. We define 0. What are we planting? 1. Stage starts with 1. Okay. All the rest will be managed in the container for what defines every seed, every plant. And we update the value. And we remove the item from the player menu. We set that this thing has a seed on it, and we change the picture. Okay, the seed is the same for every plant. But of course later the plant will be different depending on what you plant. That's probably common sense. How does it work? First of all, this one only changes the picture while we are on the map. So what happens if we leave and re-enter? Did we program it right? Well, first of all, there's nothing. Okay, if we leave, why are we smaller here? You can see the seed, not because the game remembers, but because every time you reload the map, here, you get all the crops that you planted, and based on if the switch is active, it will change the graphic. For now, it's only the graphic of the seed. We need to check now, based on the growing, how it's called? The phase, the growing phase, yeah. For now we can use temporary pictures, I suppose. Hey! We can use those, for example, extra. Sure. Let's see, for example. No, maybe it's better if we use something else. Oh well. So first we check now if that specific value of the array is on stage 1. So we need to check the stage here. And then based on the stage and the type of plant, it needs to be different. That requires some work. So maybe it would be better to, instead of doing case by case, we use here the data from the seed we planted. What does it mean? We need to define every single plant we plant. We need to have a dataset where we store each plant, like what plant is it? The cauliflower plant, and what's the statistics, the data, the image, so we can look from it. Could we place it here? Wait, item. Could we place it here on the note? Actually, yes. I think we can use notes here. How does it work? Let's see. Pick. We can use other one. 5. That's a lot of parameters to insert, but that's important. Pick one, other one. On to the music. While for one pose is the 5, the position in the pictures. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. The picture number 5 counting from 0. Okay. I hope this works. I'm not even sure. For this, I need to open Respawn Banter because, as always, I don't remember how to check tags. So should be something on the lily pad. Here. Game events, meta. Oh wait, we need to check the meta of an item here. So it's different. Maybe we need to also open how it's called, the webcam villain. Here I manage items, and maybe this is what we need. Let's see. Here, data items and value of the item. And from here we can do meta, right? Let's see. I opened 3 games. Again, that's why I always say, yeah, that's good to make a lot of games, because in this way you can remember what you did on previous games. So, for testing here, we can check the item number 73. Check the item number 73, and we get the meta. Or to be precise, we can get the meta of pick one. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Do we need an extra step? For now, let's see. Oh, okay, here, it works. It shows the name we saved on the tag of the item. Pretty convenient, huh? So, it's the number 73. And we know the number saves on our matrix, on the variable 107. Right when we plant the seed, it saves the ID on the array, on the first spot. That means every time we load a crop, we need to check the oh wait, yeah, we need to check the first value based on the growing stage. So we need to make a switch condition. Honestly though, yeah, let's go. Switch on the growing phase. We should have a variable for it. So it's easy to read. The growing stage is saved on the second slot. So we have all crops on the crop of this iteration, and we get the value 1. Also would be nice to also have the ID. Crop type ID, which is stored in the ID 0. Okay, so we get the ID of the item and the growing stage. So here, then we set the picture of the event based on the picture of the first stage, which is well, we could save it here. Image step sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh sequence. And we know, we literally saw right here that the image comes from this, that items 73 meta pick 1. Instead of number 73, there's the number crop type ID, and the meta pick 1 depends on the progress stage, because on the stage 1 it's pick 1, but later it will be another one. So how do we know which is it? We use a switch condition and we check in which stage it is. So based on the growing stage, which goes from 1 to, well, we choose, we have a different parameter to check. Oh, hey, dear 4G, how it's going? Oh, thanks, I'm doing well. We are, oh, well, this period I'm thinking a lot for the RPG Maker contest, for the game jam, the official one, because I have an idea for a game which fits the theme, the Beyond Expectations, something like that, but as always I'm stuck on my art style, so I might need to consider a little more the idea and then look for someone who wants to collaborate, because I never collaborate, I'm always worried of well, socializing with anyone. I will see. I will refine my idea and look if I can find some way to have some art style. Here we are programming a farming simulator, a pretty basic one, but it's other than fun, it's also well, I feel like I'm learning from doing all this stuff. More than learning, it's more practicing what I already know. Even if there is something I'm learning here, which is using the tags. Like we used it last time to apply it on events, and now we are using the tags on the items. And that's very, very useful. Extremely useful. Because now every crop has a different picture, and I can store the picture name on the seed, on the item. Courage to you, thanks. I think I need it. Also, I feel I have too many ongoing projects now. I have Respawn Banter, there is an Invalidate Your Aid, which will come out before Respawn Banter. Hoping it will help in the marketing, and there is also this game for the official RPG Maker game jam. There's a lot of meat on the fire. If you can even say that in English. It's in Italian, you say there's a lot of meat in the fire, on the fire to say there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so here we check which growing stage the seed is on, and based on the case, we do different stuff. You do it this way, right? I forgot how you do the break. So, pick to check. We can have this. I wonder. No, wait, we can do it better. Yeah, we can do it better. Because you can see the formula here is this one. The picture one for the first seed is other one. The picture and the position for that one is pick one pose. When it's growing, it will become picture 2. When it grows even more, it becomes picture 3. That means, well, you see the pattern, picture 1, picture 2, picture 3. When the grow phase is 1, 2, and 3. So we just add the number to pick, and we get the parameter to check. That's pretty straightforward, we don't even need to switch. Okay, so. Meta tag check. The name is pick plus the growing stage. So if it's growing stage 1, it's pick 1, and so on. That means we are gonna check this thing. Instead of meta pick 1, we check meta, and the name we have here, meta tag check, which is pick 1 or whatever there is. Also, we need to get which picture of this image we need, but it's as straightforward as the other one. So it's the same plus the keyword pose from positioning. Image position. Okay, here. And so we can use those parameters here to change the picture of the item. Current image step and the position instead of 5. Let's see if it works or everything crashes. I hope for the first one. So, there's no seed here, we plant one, we leave, we re-enter. And, well, it can be this easy, right? Also, we don't need other games, we can close them. To open them later. Okay, there was a problem with split. I don't get it. We never split, right? Weird. Let's see it again. Well, first, if we leave and enter, it's fine. But if we plant a seed... Okay, cannot read properties on undefined. So that the game is trying to read something. We didn't do a check. If anything of this works. We should... we should make some breaks in the middle to check how long the code goes before breaking. One, okay, and then it breaks. So the problem is after. The problem is right here. Or maybe here, I don't know. Okay, the problem maybe is here. Because this changes the map. Wait, no, this is ID 1, right? Okay, okay. The number here needs to match. Let's go like this. Wait. Event ID must match the region ID. Just for the future. Okay. So the problem is probably here. What's wrong? So crop type ID, we get the item, and we get the meta tag check. Let's see it, sure. It's event 6, this one. Pick a growing state. That's not what I wanted to write. What's wrong? Oh, my bad. I placed this on quotes. Should be the variable, not a string. Let's see now. Oh. Pick one. That's the right name. And it doesn't crash, but it doesn't work either. So. Is the other tag right? Pick one pose, yeah. Maybe it needs to be converted into a... Wait. This is a... This shouldn't be a... Does this need to be a string? Let me see. Because maybe it treats everything as a string by default. Yeah, I think it is a string. So we need to convert this value into a string, into a integer. How do I forgot how I do. I always forget. Parse int, right. Parse int, and we have our number. Okay, let's see. Oh, it still doesn't work. Pick one. Let's see what is the value we have here then. Both the image step and the image position. Other 1 and 5. Those are right. What's the problem then? What's the problem? This doesn't make sense. It's right. If we instead use... Let's see. Other 5 and 5 or something like other 1 was it? Let's see if this one works. Just needs to be other capitalized. Okay. Yeah, it works. So maybe the problem is they don't match. We will check here. So console log, and we compare those. Let's see. Current image. Wait, we can first of all. Okay, one thing about in programming that I see a lot of people do wrong is they just ask why other people, hey, this doesn't work, and most of developers never even try to meddle with the code and see what's wrong. They just ask, doesn't work. Boy, you wrote the code, and you can change it and see whatever works or what doesn't. For example, here the best course of action would be to manually replace one of the two values and see which of them doesn't work. Well, first of all, did I... Wait. This will not give it... Okay, now. I deactivated the one that forcibly shows the picture. So now we can see if one of the two parameters work. Okay, so it's not the 5. So maybe it's the image name that's wrong. Go Fazay, do your thing. Okay, so it's the name that's wrong. We should compare them. Maybe I wrote the name wrong to begin with. No. It's the right name. Other one. Maybe it's not treated as a string? I don't know. Let's print them. This one? And we can print it as the other, okay. And since we can be true, we can compare them. I never tried the triple equal sign, but maybe it's correct for our case. Console, we need a smaller screen. Okay. Why the screen does change sides? Here. Oh, there is a space. That's the freaking space. For us, freaking space, it doesn't work. Wow. Okay. Okay, reminder, don't put a space here, okay? That messes everything up. Okay, so now without the freaking space, this should work, right? I think we already had this problem before, so I'm surprised I didn't remember. While working with tags, I think with enough mistakes I will learn. And now it is, we have the seed, with the picture stated on the item, so it works perfectly. Now we should define our other growing stages. I will put random ones. For example, here other 2, and we get the position 2. Other one, we get the position 4. Okay. Totally random, but we'll see. Now, about the growing phase. How do we define the growth? Well, I want that every time the player logs in, well, if they log in a day after, they will grow one stage if they got watered. Oh, so we need also to... I think I will just... I will see later if they will wither or not, but... I think they will just not grow if they are not watered. We also need... Yeah, we need something to show that they are watered. We need also to program the watering. Yeah, making a farming simulator is not easy, now that I realize it. Okay, so, first of all, the growing phase. For now, let's grow it without problems. So I think I just need a switch. If I enter here without... how do I do it? I probably need... I think a simple variable would... A simple switch would do. Yeah. So. The first time you enter here, you check a switch. That is a new farming day. Grow once a day. Okay. If it's off, that means we need to make them grow. You know what? We could do it here already. So the variable is 152. Though here it doesn't update the variables. So maybe we should update the main variable. So this is the code that updates the dataset all the data we have for the planted seeds. So we can just do something from here and update every value. So we just do a mix of those here. So all crops is from this value. We make a loop for each of them. You know what? Yeah, I think it's easy to do it below. So all the crops. First of all, we should reset for each crop the water stage. I think we can do it all together. So if is water or was watered, because I need to check if the previous day I watered it or they watered it, then they will grow one stage and they get the watered. Oh, what is the water state? It's saved on all crops in the value number 2, which we need to define when we plant a seed now. So now the third is false, which is watered. Okay. So again, here it says if it's watered, if it was watered, and we define it here. If it was watered, we increase the growing stage. Also note that you cannot water something that is already grown. Well, we need to program it at least. So if it was watered, the value of growing the crop increases by 1. Okay. And when it's over, we need to save the changes we made. So here. We update the value at the end. Okay. And so the stage is updated before we check the growing phase. So that's nice. Okay, we don't need this anymore. We need... there is actually one extra thing. Because we need to use the switch here. 152. So, it only grows if the switch is on. Oh, yeah. So... 152. Okay. So if the switch is on, only then it makes the plants grow from the previous day. It does it on the first time we enter. And by default, every time we run this, it will turn off the switch. If it ran, it ran. Okay, so this one goes on every time you start a new day. We can simulate it by talking with Rhea here. What does she do? Nothing good. Rhea, now you will start a new day. I don't know why Fadzei changes sprite when I enter here. Weird. Now it's a new day. Let's see. Doesn't seem like so. Let's try again. Rhea? It's on, okay. If I go here, it's off. That means it ran. It didn't increase the value though. Let's see the switch. No, I forgot. This bug is annoying. So we saw that Rhea works. The seeds don't work. So here, game switches, it's right, value 152. It only works if... Ah, okay, it wasn't watered, that's the problem. For now, then let's pretend everything is watered, okay? Later we can fix it. I may also want to check if why Fadzai changes sprite here. Okay, and now... Oh, it disappeared. Maybe the sprite is wrong. Yeah, it's on quotes. Shouldn't be on quotes. Give me the new area. Okay. You can see, yeah, it changes on the water fountain. Nice. If I do it again, it grows on the phase tree. Which is spikes. Oh well. Interesting evolution. More like Digimon evolutions. Okay. If I do it again though, it will bug because there is no phase 4. Now though, as I said, we pretend they got watered, but we need to water them. So we need to program the watering. Yay! Like the gacha, right? How it's called? Watering waves. Or maybe it was the card game. Magic the Watering. Maybe I'm confusing something here. Okay, so. We said that now we have the third parameter. If a crop is watered. How do we program the watering though? We may want to take... Here we use this and we... how do I want to do it? Yeah, you grab a watering can. Like the good old Stardew Valley. So we need a switch saying that you have the watering can. I would say more a variable. So we can set it on different values if... yeah. If we can fill our watering can with something. Okay, so. First of all... First of all, we set the variable of the watering can if you get it. Farming sim watering can. And we set it to 10, which should be the value. I don't have a sprite change, but when you get it, we can make that the screen goes red, sure. At least now for testing. More blue here, okay. Easy. So you go there, you get a watering can, and now by interacting with those, you get a watering can. What does it do when I interact with it again? Nothing, okay. Because here, if we interact while there is a seed, it doesn't do anything. We need to change this, because if we interact while we have a watering can and it's not watered, we water it. That's simple physics, really. Except there is no physics in RPG Maker. Let's go. If it's more than 1 or more than 0, we check if it has... it is already watered. How do we do it? Shouldn't be easy, but we already did a similar check. Because here again, we should call this earlier though. Nah, it's fine, we call it again. So, here again, get the regional ID of the spot. Get the array of the planted stuff. We don't need to define it. Okay. It's basically this one with extra steps. So, again, we get the regional ID of the spot. We get the array of the planted stuff. Together with the data of this seed we planted, this crop. We don't need to define it. We need to check if it's watering, if I need to water it. So if plants array, wait, what is the ID? Region ID, okay, I forgot. The region ID is the same. Same of the event ID. So we need to check in the array of the plants the event I'm watering. So region ID. If it's already watered, the value number 2. If it's not watered, then I water it. I should put it in a different... I think I should place this in a global variable. So I can make the watered, and we save the value here. We don't need to overwrite anything now. And now we get a check. Not the money check, unfortunately. If it's already watered or not. If it is, you can say. Also, there's another thing. We need to check if the plant needs to be watered, because maybe it's fully grown. So we should do a check even before this one to see if the plant has already grown. That's a lot of checks. So code here, plant crop has grown, or harvestable here. And to check this one, we do a similar thing. We get the region ID, the array of the data, and we define if it's already, no wait, if it's harvestable, if, yeah, how do we check if it's harvestable? I think we need to define a growing phase, a growing max. For example, here, we define max stage. For example, on the stage number 3, it's fully grown. Okay. So when it's equal or more this point than the max stage, it means it's harvestable. And we do some harvest moon, yeah. So here we get a plant array, and we need to check if the current status of growing is equal to the max growing phase. How do we find max growing phase? Well, of course, we check the item ID again. So, how was it? Here. To know how many phases it has, we need to read the meta tag. Which is here. Game data items, the ID of the plant, of the seed we planted, which is saved in plants array number 0. And we get the metadata of the max stage. Here we know the max growing phase, which we need to convert to an integer, to a number. Okay. Otherwise it doesn't work, as always. Okay, now we do the check here, which is saved in a global variable, which will be checked later. Prendi. Oh, yeah, it's Italian, wait. Take it. Otherwise doesn't do anything. Also, we can interrupt everything after this one. Okay. We need to reset everything here. To do. If it's not harvestable, you do the usual. Oh, Lolo is making. Good job. If I hit the watering can, it does the stuff. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. Let's see. First of all, plant. I interact and there's a problem. Yeah, because I wrote something wrong. Max stage. Ah, a space here. Remove. Okay. Max stage not defined. What do you mean? It definitely is defined. What's wrong here? This one is not defined, but it is. Ah, wait, yeah, it's a. Never mind. It needs to be on quotes, as always. Plant interact doesn't do anything. If I try to water it, first let's try the growing phase. Phase 1 doesn't do anything. Phase 2 fully grown and I can harvest. Yeah, okay, take it. To do. And about the watering, does it work? So, watering can. So, I might stand. It's not easy. It's confusing. So, I get the value, and I check if it's already watered. If it is, you watered. If it is, it tells you. Otherwise, you water it. Let's get a feedback. Perfect. And we need to change the state of the plant, of the crop. So, same stuff. This time, we overwrite, well, we save the updated value in the array. So, first we change the state of the watering to true. It got watered. And then we save the result in the variable. That's it. Should be this simple. One extra thing we need to show it's watered, and I don't know how. We could do something with something like this, but I can't. Can I place a? Yeah, I could use something like this. Yeah, it's not easy though. I may want to use an extra event. A spawn event. There are many things to go with this, but I think I'll be spawning events. Sure. In the game that will come out this April 1st, I have something of the sort. Event spawner from Galv. Okay, here. We just put it in the game folder and we have a new plugin, yay! I try to avoid putting new plugins, but sometimes they are necessary. So we can define here an event. We should save the events somewhere. We can change it later. We need a a base. Something to show it's watered for now. Later I can change it. Not easy. Anything works. This one, sure. And this one even. Below character, and we are ready. Okay. Again, should be on another map, but for now we have this. Spawn map ID, for now it's 75, 76, this one. And we spawned event 13. We need to get the coordinates, but this should be easy. We already have the coordinates here, perfect. Yes, what we need. Okay. We might want it to do it through code, which luckily I already tried. Here. This is the code to call this plugin. So when we water, we also spawn the event number, was it 17? I forgot. On the coordinates X and Y, which were game map events this event ID.x and game map events ID this ID.y. Easy, right? Okay. That's enough. It's 13. So close. Let's see. It did the watering sound, but didn't spawn anything. Maybe I messed up the parameters. I don't remember how it goes. Let's see. So, event ID, location type. I can also use the region. It's fine. Coordinates. We should overlap everything. I don't know. So, this is right? Yeah. Event 13, this is the event 13 from this map, the 75. Okay, yeah, you see the water appears. So you can do it. And it says you already watered. Now, there is the problem that if we leave, the water will disappear. We can make it by making the water permanent. I don't know if it works if I load the game. But you see the water stays here. Now, we need to do one extra thing. We need to delete the water every new day. That means, if it is a new day, command galv delete all events. No, everyone. Okay. I can choose the map. Okay, that will help a lot because I don't want to clear everything, maybe. Okay, so this one will clear all the water every time you enter this map first time in the day. Well, once a day. Now we can change the condition. If the plant is watered, it will grow one stage. If it's not, it won't. Easy. Let's see. Plant 1, plant 2, water, water 1. And let's see. First of all, something happened. I don't even know where. Okay, let's try again. One step at a time. Yeah, okay, it's simply planting. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Probably there was water, this is the new thing. Right? I try to remove this one. Let's see if it happens again. Yeah, okay, that was the problem. Now, just to be sure, let's see if the problem was the defining the variable or the condition. Okay, defining the variable is the problem. Good to know. Wait, was it because I'm watering the event number 6 and not the 1? Yeah, that's why. Because if I water the event number 6, it will check the crop number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But I don't have all of them. I need to only check what's there. First of all, we can decomment those. We found the problem. So, we need to not consider if there is no crop on that side. So we can do something like if the crop number I is undefined, we interrupt the loop and go into the next one. I'm pretty sure continue works like this. You interrupt the loop and you go to the next one. Let's see. Yeah, seems to work. Now, then let's water the second one. Reset. It stays, and new day it is. Go to the new day area. And only one grew. It didn't reset the stage though. Also, when I leave, I need to reset my stage of having the water. Watering should be to negative, because with 0 you still have the watering can. We should also make the this thing run only once, so I can here define define what? Yeah, define that you start without the watering can, which is -1. Okay. By default it starts with 0, so I need to define -1. So I can know, just to set that not having the watering can is minus. Okay, now, the problem is we need to remove the stage of is watered. So if it was watered, they will grow one stage and they get dewatered. So the stage becomes false. So then we can water them again. Let's see. I didn't water. I don't have the watering can anymore though. Okay, here. Water one. I should at least reset the color though. One grew. Still says I watered it. Weird. Oh, yeah. It stays watered. That's not really what I wanted. Of course. Weird that... Ah, wait, I put a double equal. It's a condition, not a setting. Okay. Now it should work. Let's see. Even if I don't think we need a test, but let's see. One is watered. Come here, Rhea. I don't have water. Here. Water again. Let's water the other one, sure. I should have tried not to water. Okay, I can't even water it. Okay, perfect. It doesn't even progress the next stage. Now we need to gather them and reset everything. So you get the item. So we need to define here in the item the drop. And the drop is the ID of the item, the cauliflower. Number 74. Should we define the drop number? Drop quantity here. Okay. You drop only one. We copy the values. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound pretty basic at all, but as long as it works. So, here, take it. How do you do? Good question. So, wow, this part is, on one side is mind twisting, you get very confused by the mechanics of it. On the other side, feels something not basic, kind of advanced. So I'm having fun while doing it. So again, you get all the data here, the array, and here I need to get the item drop and the drop quantity. So here we get the meta drop quantity and the meta item drop. Okay, I don't think it's a problem if I use the same name here. Okay. I think we should open webcam villain again. Because here I also have a code to get the name of an item. And it's easier to check here. Where is it? Here. Item name. I can also get the icon index, which is pretty convenient, I would say. I need to save them in a variable, probably. Okay, so the name, item name, to tell the player, hey, you got one, whatever it is this one. That items stored in the ID of the item drop. Okay. While the item quantity is this one. We don't even need to change it. Okay. While for the icon, I think even having the icon would be nice. We get the icon index. Okay. We may want to store them in a variable. A temporary. Like X and Y of the gate, sure. 10 and 11 then. 10, we set it to item name. While 11, we set it to item icon. Okay, so we need to give the player those items though. We can use the formula here. Party gain item. What's the false at the end? I don't know. So here, party gain item. That item of the item of you get the item drop. You get not one, but you get drop quantity. I don't know what the false is. Well, we can see what the false is. It shows here. Oh, never mind, I don't know. Probably using a variable, I don't know. We can check here because if it... No, I think it's better if I do it manually. So here. You harvested the number. Wait, we also need to save the number, that's right. We can store it in the variable tree. And we save drop quantity. Okay. So we harvested number. We put the icon in the variable 11 and we put the name. That's a long sequence. Here. Oh, the icons don't work properly, but for now it's fine. Yeah, let's set a low ID icon here. Okay. Let's screw it. Let's try it right away and see if it works. Let's water it. I should put Rhea closer. Still growing. Water, water. Let's go. Water on water and water, water on water and water. It's fully grown, and now I can harvest it. You harvested one cauliflower. Yes, it works. We are just missing the last thing. Stopping the player from farming cauliflowers here. So we just need to reset every value here. I think it's pretty simple. Let's see. So, plants array value number. Which was it? Region ID. Okay, as always. We set this plant as undefined, and we need to deactivate the self switch, which we can do it right here, right? And we should probably reset even the picture. Okay, here. That's everything? I think that might be everything. Let's give it some action. I will just move Rhea closer here. So I don't have to walk all the way. Yeah, I love some farming simulator. And now fully grown. Yeah! Ooh, can we continue? Oh, I don't have enough seeds. Would be nice to have a seed back, but it's fine. Yeah, we need to actually try to see if I can plant on a place I already harvested from, to see if there are unwanted bugs. Doesn't seem so. Seems to work. Yeah, it works. It works. Wow. We did it like this. A farming simulator in just 1 hour. Well, we set up something last time, but what was it? 30 minutes. We did a farming simulator in 1 hour. Wow. Well, now we need everything else, probably, but it's a good start. For example, I want to unlock new areas. Like, you add other of those. That's, though, something simpler. The hardest part was here. Making the planting and everything. So, what now? What now? We did everything. We just need a way to get seeds, but that's completely irrelevant. That's another part. Wow, I didn't expect to do it so quickly. We have a working farming simulator, wow. I'm kinda excited. Do we need anything else? I don't really want to put automatic watering. For a reason. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else needed to do here. Nothing. That's pretty basic, right? No scarecrows, no fertilizer. If I want, I can add it later as a free update. Now I need the bare bones to work. Okay. So we did it. Easy. What now? Should we get started on the digging minigame? We should maybe refine a little better the fishing minigame. We should change the sprite. Okay, here. Now we are talking. Okay. There's something that needs to be done extra here, but let's see if I use this. No, that's bad. This, sure. Let's fish on the snow carpet. At least we can see the picture now, which may need some resizing. You fish the tuna and where's my benefit? No. Wait, so now we may want to... Yeah, where's my benefit? Where's my benefit? $55. Here you fish tuna and it doesn't tell me I got a benefit. Pretty bad. Okay, so there is the fish database, but honestly, we discovered the meta tags. We could do the same thing here, which is probably easier. Yeah, it is. It kinda is. I think we can keep it like this, but I'm considering. I think it's better if I don't know. Yeah. No, I think it's better like this. Though we need to... I wanted to program a way to get a random size of the fish. Also, what's the false we have here? I forgot. The name, grab time, distance, trick size, speed, attack, ball, and whatever there is here. I forgot about the false, but we can keep it. Ah, wait, I remember that we were about to program the max and minimum size for it. We can have it as undefined. Though I don't like that. This should be saved in a variable, because this disappears after you reload. Ah, here, okay, you save it here. No, wait. You should save it on a different variable. Okay, let's make it right now. Okay, this needs to be defined once and later interpreted. Though I'm considering the aspect of updating the game, because if I add a new fish, this needs to be updated. I think it's better to have the base values of everything on other fishes, because if I define these the first time you load, I cannot change it for the other players. Well, I can, but it requires extra efforts. So no, I need to define the values on the fishes. Let me screenshot this. Okay. We need to work a little better on the fish then. Where's my fish? Here. So. We have grab time, distance, which I don't think we use now, but trig sides, speed, attack, and bore. Okay, so the grab time is 60. Distance is 5, 12, 6, 1, and 1. While for the shark, it's harder. Okay. We saved the values here with the same name. Now we just need to read them. It requires some changes, but I think it's worth it. Why does it have to be so hard to return to previous things? At least I appreciate it a lot that I always work keeping in mind the expandability of the things. Because now I can actually just replace those values. Let me remember how it works on the plants though. Here. Data items, ID, meta. Easy. So the ID of the fish is ID, not the ID is wrong. How do I get the ID of the fish? In the database, here. Oh, that's... I don't know how this is working, honestly. I don't think it works at all. I'm surprised it is working, honestly. Fish from pool. But what value is that? Yeah, it's wrong. I don't know why it's working. But sure. Also, the fish stats are saved here as well. That's very redundant. That's not good programming, but at least it's easy to fix. So, first, we save this one for the future. We don't need the fish stats, we need to read them. I think the solution is simple. We remove fish stats. Okay, and instead in the fish pool, we add the ID of the fishes. 33, 34, easy. Double 33, so there's more tuna. And here it is, simple. Now we need to get a random value from the pool. They get it. You get... Okay, you took one of those. Now you... Okay, here you get one random number. Here you get the number inside. And here you get the fish. Okay, here it's my time. It's the time to interject. You get the ID. No, wait. You already have the ID, so you don't even need this step. You don't need this step. I still need all the other values here. So. reflexes. This is the grab time. So we need to work here on what was it? This one. Wait, we can already save on here. Fish item. So we can already define this thing here. Fish item, and we get the ID, which is this number here. Fish from pool. Now we can just, we don't even need this, okay. Now we just have the value fish item meta, and we get whatever meta we need. In this case, grab time. And same for all the rest. Distance. Here it's trigger size. Did I wrote it right? Trigger size, yeah, it's shorter. The speed is speed. Then we have attack and bore. And we have it. Oh, hello Leaf! Thanks a lot for the raid. Oh, I appreciate it a lot. We are developing here with RPG Maker, and we already finished the farming simulator. We took only 1 hour to program it. It was quite a mental trip, but we did it quick. And now we are reworking the fish minigame. Yeah, as you can see, we are doing the basics minigames. Though in a different sauce, hopefully. Hello, what were you doing here? What were you doing on stream? We already did a minigame of fishing, but, well, apart from all the graphics on it, we should program next time the fishing rope, the lens, the string of fishing, because it's not really straightforward to program that it moves closer or further away. But we were trying to add some sort of record for the bigger fish or smaller fish, and some randomness to it. So the last one is the bore of the fish. Okay, and now we get all the parameters from the item we are trying to fish itself. Let's see if we have some problems. Okay, probably. I forgot to close something. Where is the question? Here, there's an extra sign. Okay. Expanded down management system for the higher level characters. Oh, so... that's cool. Expanding. So I hope that you programmed the previous part reasonably, because expanding is easier only if you made the basics expandable. And that's actually what I love to make, expandable bases, in case I can return later and avoid headaches. Okay, we got the fish, but we didn't get the benefit, because something is wrong. There's something that's unreadable. I probably get what, but let's see. It probably crashes here. Yeah, fish from... wait. Fish from pool? Let's see first if we have a problem here. You got all management stuff? No, not really. This is more... it's more like... how to say... It's a distraction for the player. I'm literally programming random stuff for the player as a distraction. All the fish minigame, farming simulator minigame is all a distraction. That's why they are... I'm not trying to expand them a lot. Okay, so it runs before, but Wait. Now it works. Does make sense. Ah, this is the shark. It's harder. Okay, weird. We got a crash only before. Well, doesn't matter. We don't need those anymore. We may want... we may want to do them only when we get a record. So we can change the name to Fish Records. Maybe because I placed the text. Wait. Without the text, is it a problem? Maybe it's a timing mistake. A timing bug. Yeah, it's a timing bug, maybe? Because it doesn't happen if I don't wait. I hate when it happens. Okay, yeah, it's... Wait, we didn't get the... I didn't get the fish. That's a scam. Why don't I get the fish? That's clearly a scam. Which sort of scam, though? Oh, we try again. Oh no, not the shark. Well, let's lose the shark, sure. I should reduce the shark spawn rate, it's annoying. We have it. Scam? Scam indeed. Weird, wait, is it Visustella? No. It's not even active. It plays this ping, but not this, which comes right after. So it's a bug. The shark looks like pain, it is, but there are ways to improve the fishing rod, so it becomes less painful. And also, being a distraction could be nice, having some challenges, extra challenges for the player. So they can get distracted even more, even longer. So maybe I can just not play this, we don't need it. For now. We can fix it later. Not a shark. That's a little better. I'm a pro player. I'm a pro fisher. Still not appears. I don't get it. Wait, maybe because the fish database gets called on a parallel process. And we know parallel processes are a pain because they stop midway. Let's see. Where is it called? Maybe here. Fish database here. Yeah, it got interrupted. Yeah, because, yes. Fish reeled and gets deactivated. Should be deactivated after. Okay, here. We can place the phrase here and get the benefit. Nice. So, now the bug is here. Something happens that we don't want to happen. So we need to save the name of the fish here. We kinda want the name directly from the item. Which was the... Okay, fish from pool is the ID we need to check. And the name we can get it as always from here. That items, item drop name. So, at items, ID, and we get a name. This is the name that will appear. And this one is to what the fish to the inventory. Oh, we don't need all this stuff, we just need the ID we have. Okay, and we add one. Console log, gained item, and we don't need the log. It should work shamelessly. It's not even right, but it should work shamelessly right now, huh? I should just make the fish easier to get, maybe. At least for trying. Yeah, I fish the tuna and get the menu. Okay, I see the problem. Now the text appears, but the minigame doesn't stop until I close the dialog box. So I should have another switch here. So, the fish is not reeled anymore, but we need to make another switch to interrupt everything. Minigame on. Wait, what's with the variable 149? When does it start? Wait, okay, yeah, here it's overall. So yeah, we may want another variable. Doing the fishing battle. And we deactivate it after. Okay. Now it should work. It definitely works. So what do we do now? We should change the fish stats thing. First we should make save them in a variable. Fishing records here. We set them on an empty array for now. Only if it's not defined. So, if fishing records is not set, we set it. We don't even need all this stuff. Yeah, we can delete it. Okay. So, now when you get a fish, you get a random size. Let's see. We should... I wonder how should I approach this. I should have like 2 parameters for a fish. The medium size and the variance. Or maybe like... I like the idea of a variance. Maybe I should have a... I could even set a minimum and maximum size, but... Sure, let's set... Let's go with medium size. And I think the... I think we can have a default variance for everything. Okay, tuna, how long is a tuna? I don't know, I would say 20 centimeters. Yeah, we go by centimeters, I'm sorry Americans. While for the shark, I'm really sorry, but... how long is a shark? We go with 2 meters. Here. Okay. Now that we have a parameter, we can read it. So. How was it? So we get the item ID is fish from pool. The medium size is, I don't know, we need to get the meta tag again. Here. Wait. Fish item meta here. That item meta medium size. Maybe we should wait, we didn't convert it to integer, but it works. So we don't need to convert them. Nice, nice. That's pretty convenient. Just to be sure though, I need to consider this eventuality. No, we have the medium size. We can define a variance. How do I go with a variance? How do I work with a variance? Well, I could just go with a mean variance. We can go with 5% like a minuscule shark, and max variance like 10 times the size. I want to go with exaggeration, but by making it hard to reach that side. I don't even know how to use those values. So, now we need to make a random. And, you know, the more randoms you nest, more probable is that they are close to the middle, to the center. So if I place 4 randoms, it's probably going to be 0.5. What do we do with those randoms? I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't considering this part. We could make that the mean... I don't know. So, the maximum would be medium size times the max variance. That means, if we multiply those randoms with medium size times max variance, we will get the maximum size only when all math random are 1. So this is right. While the minimum, I would say there is no minimum at this point. Because I don't think they could even... Wait, they can be 0 actually, all of them. They can definitely go 0. We just need a check then. We just need a check, I suppose. We can set it as a very low number. I don't know. We can just do it again. We can set to 0 times to 0, 1 here. Like the nanometer fish. I don't really... We can make that if you get the minimum number, you default to the minimum size. Yeah, I think makes sense. Here. So if the random size is less than the minimum size, we set it as the minimum size. You won, you got the lower side. Okay. Now, what do we do with the random size? We save it on a variable. We can use variable 10 for now. Okay. And we can say the is centimeters long. Later we can control how long is the name. We can even change it to meters if we need, but we need to save the record. But for now, let's go with this. Oh no, the shark. Wait, I cannot press anymore. Why? Oh, because I forgot to activate the other value, right here. Doing the fishing minigame. And we may want to deactivate it when we lose. On the fish damage. Wait. Here, okay. Not the shark! Okay. I should remove the shark altogether, maybe. It doesn't tell me how big is the tuna? Why? Oh, doesn't tell me. That's a scam. I feel like I got scammed. This shouldn't be interrupted, though. If I wait one frame, maybe. Come on, tuna. I need you in my life, in my plate. Oh, it directly skipped the next one. Why the hell do you skip this thing? I'm upset. Maybe we should... I don't get it. Let's just not deactivate anything. I'm upset with RPG Maker. Maybe me that didn't program well. I don't know. It still doesn't run. Why? I'm very upset. Let's add another dialogue here. After this I will stop because talking about fish gave me some sort of appetite. Not the shark. What if not? I will never get the shark, huh? Okay, dialogue 1. It just reads one dialogue, the rest is forgotten. Why? Why? What if I don't even play this one? Also, for the love of fishes, let's not spawn the shark, okay? Okay, way better. Come here, tuna. I should make it even easier, though. Okay, 9 centimeters. That's... Ah, that's right. RPG Maker variables round it up. I might be fine with them rounding up, actually. I might be fine with them rounding up. Then I need to set the minimum to 1 centimeter. Here. if random size is less than 1, let's say, the random size is 1. Okay, here. 1 centimeter can go lower. Can't go lower, yeah, okay. We won't go on millimeters, okay? Okay, why the hell it gets interrupted though? Let's add a picture to this, okay? So we'll see what happens. It appears when I start fishing, makes sense. But then... it doesn't run anymore? They don't like it running? I don't get it. Why? Also, yeah, just to make things easier. Let's make the fish closer. Okay, way better. Kinda closer. It doesn't even play. Why? Why? It deactivates? Maybe no, this value doesn't even wait. It gets turned off here and here. Only when you change the color of the fish, real, but... Does this run? I need to avoid taking damage or it might mess up something. Ha. No, only once. So this one doesn't get activated. I'm very confused. It doesn't even disappear, it just stops running anything. Okay, so I need to understand why it doesn't work. I need to understand. Let's go with 1 and see what happens. 1 doesn't even show the rest. It doesn't. Why does it get interrupted? Wait, maybe it's here? Interrupts the event running, maybe? No, I'm very upset now. I need to see then. We should do... Okay. What should we have here? I don't care. Let's go with a loop, an infinite loop, where you wait some frames, and there is a sound. A very loud sound. Thanks. Okay. Not loud sound. We'll see now how long it's. It's still playing! Ah, wait. Okay. Yeah, but it didn't go further. What if we make first play the dialogue? I'm randomly experimenting because this bug doesn't make any sense. I have to understand what it means. There's no sound. It skipped over it directly. What if I place the text in the loop then? Will it play? Wait. But we are before. No, it's right. Now it plays. Now it plays. Ah, I get it. Since it's a parallel process, it doesn't wait for this to restart. Okay, so I think I have the solution. We place a loop until the switch is off. Okay, I finally get the problem. Since it was a parallel process, even the text was in parallel process, so there wasn't priority. Who came first was first. We place even a longer loop, sure. And now it finally works, I'm pretty sure. Can go out of the loop. We don't need the text. And here we deactivate the other variable we don't need. Okay, now it should be alright. Tuna and get the benefit. And tuna is 2 centimeters long. Wow, we got a low number. Can we get other numbers? 8 centimeters. We are getting low numbers now. Is it intended? We are only getting low numbers. Oh, maybe I get it? 31, never mind. Never mind. We just got unlucky. That's not completely right. Wait. This doesn't seem to stabilize onto a number though. Right? Yeah, because I multiply... No, wait. Yeah, doesn't make sense. Because I multiply a number that goes between 0 and 1 and it never increases. So we may want to add... To have a... Oh, no, I don't know. So if we multiply by a random, it goes between 0 and 1. But we want to either increase or decrease. Now it will be harder to be of medium size. It will just decrease. That's not how I want it. Come on, we solve this, we place the records and we can stop. So how do I do with a random? I just want a number in random that goes between the maximum size and the 1. By staying a lot in the middle. I saw that if I multiply a lot of randoms, they will kind of move around the 0.5. So we might just want to multiply everything by 2, right? Is it? Yeah, because since the median is 0.5, by multiplying it by 2, we get a double. Okay, that means the maximum variance can be bigger, but I'm still not convinced, but I'm not sure this is how I want it. Let's go without the max variance, let's see. Medium size. Can I... What is really the median between randoms? Yeah, well, yeah, if you consider a dice and you throw a dice 100 times, the median is probably 3.5. So yeah, it's the middle numbers. So yeah, sounds right. That means I need to multiply the medium size by 2. So this is the medium I will get. Though the maximum it can get is the double of the medium size. Right? Yes. I want more. Well, for now it can work like this. I think it's fine for now. I'm still not sure though. I will see how it works. What numbers do we get? I should get an instant win maybe, just to test. 1 centimeter, that's wrong. This should be very uncommon. 4 centimeters, no! Oh yeah, because, yeah. Because every mat random, this only counts for 1. Every mat random is in median 0.5. So we need to multiply by 2 every one of them. So it's times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. Times 16. Okay. And so that means the fish can get 16 times bigger. So I think at the end it works as I want it. And should be equalized in the middle now. No, definitely not. Now the length is... Fish just randomly variable now. It's too random. No, I don't like it. Bum, bum, bum. I format randoms, but they just seem to make things more crazier. Maybe I need more randoms. Screw it. More randoms and more randoms here. I just pasted randomly, but maybe it works? No, definitely not. Well, this is more reasonable, but it's impossible that every value random got very low. Ah, wait! If even one of the randoms is very low, they mess up everything. So that's not what I want. That's not the right approach, maybe. That's not the right approach. I should... I have an idea. Maybe this is slightly better. I have random 1, random 2, random 3. Every random is, well, random. And then we check and we get the furthest away from 0.5, or the closest to 0.5. That means they all need to be very low or very high, to be very specific. So let's go. How do we do? We need to choose the closest to 0.5. So. Find a random, it's 0.5. Okay, so if random, how do I do? I subtract 0.5, or I subtract them from 0.5. So by doing this, it doesn't change, right? Yeah. I get the absolute value. So I get the absolute value of each of the distance from the center of each random. And we check which is the more different. If the random one is more different, final random becomes random 2. Then we compare it to the third one. I wonder how do you update this to be with more numbers, but that's not a problem for now. So final random, if it's more than random 3, final random becomes random 3. I hope it's written correctly. It should. Wait, I need to first set that final random is equal to random 1 at start. Because otherwise random 1 will never happen. Okay, here. We can call it random size. Okay. Now, though, the random size is just a number. So now we need to multiply it by the medium size. Equal to medium size multiplied by random size, which should be 0.5 in the median. So we could add 0.5 and multiply 0.5 and multiply by it. Doesn't change a lot. We can, since it's in medium 1, the value here, we could square it. We could multiply by itself, so if it's the median 1, doesn't happen anything. But if it's a high number, well, the max it can get is 1.5 actually. If it's a high number, it becomes higher. We should square it a little more. I don't know. One more. The 3 is a magic number, I see. Is everything wrong? No. We need to set the fish size here, okay. Now let's see, should be right. 77, yeah, something is definitely wrong. A long tuna indeed. 70 again? That's a median? We should get the values on screen. So, let's print them. Let's do this, sure. Okay, we print all the random values. And we need also to get the final. Oh wait, if it's minus the 1, it's 1, but 1 is the highest value now. We can go... Oh no! That's the problem. This one messes up everything. We can set that if the random size is for some reason 0, I don't know. We can make here if the random size is 0 by some alignment of the planets, the fish size becomes only 1. Let's see. Oh, I lost the fish. 8 centimeters seems like a good median. 20, this is long, but let's see the random. So 0.5, 0.8, 0.5. Wait, how long is the tuna again? Okay, it's exactly the medium size. So previous one it was Oh, previous one got very low numbers. That's why it was very short. So it makes sense. Makes sense to be lucky and get a very low number. Okay, we got exactly the median here. Makes a lot of sense though. 18, okay, this is slightly smaller. Okay. I like the randomness. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. 23, this is longer. 14, this is shorter because the numbers are... Oh, they got very low numbers, but here are slightly higher number. Yeah, okay, I like how it's going. I like the formula here. So now, last thing before we close, we need to store those events. So, we have the fishing records. Let's go. So, fish records equal to the variable, which number? 104. So, it has two values for each ID. We need to get the ID of the specific fish, which is this ID. Ah, here, okay. So, fish records equal to... Oh, wait. Let's see. Fish mean is equal to fish records of this specific fish, the value 1. We can even have 0 and 1. We don't need other values to store. And the fish max is the other one. And now we just check. If fish, fish size is more than the fish max, it's a new record. So, fish records of this item get saved. The same with the minimum size. Fish mean. Okay, here. And we should show on screen or note if it's a lower or higher. We could use the variable 11. Note that the first time you fish a fish, it becomes the longer and the shorter together, so this may cause a problem. We can do that if this is the first time you fish, so if the value doesn't exist, it saves both values but doesn't show anything. So, here you also define, I would, yeah, we should have a variable. New record. I think we can just write new record, right? For now, let's go with this. Okay. So now we need to check if the fish exists. If it doesn't, it's a problem. So. If fish records item ID is undefined, then we need to We need to set it up, right? We have the medium size, so we can set it up as the absolute medium. So, fish records item ID becomes medium size for both values. Minimum is the medium. And the bigger is the medium. Medium is premium, right? Okay, one last thing, we need to save the final values at the end. So, we need to set the values here. And we need to save our fish records updated as a set value. Okay, should work, surprisingly, I hope. Let's see. I don't know, it never works first try, but who knows? I knew. I need an S. Variables here. Variables. Even here, variables. Okay. I missed some S there and there. I hope that's enough. I hope that's enough S's. And 2 nice 19 and doesn't tell me anything. Weird, because it should be a record, right? By 1, but still a record. Let's see. No, come on, stupid plugin of meta. We can remove the meta plugin for now. Here. Let's try again. That has to be a record. 48, that's a lot. I got only high value. No, wait. Okay, here I got a very low value, but also a very high value. It got the high. Oh, yeah, okay. I think it's fine. Wait. Yeah, I got this one, 0.84, which was the closest to the middle. Makes sense, die. Come on. Though, where's the record? Here. Yeah, it got updated. Ah, yeah, because I didn't program it would show. Ah, my bad. So first we might want to reset the variable as nothing, as a string. And now we also show the variable 11 in case it has the text saying new record. But we saw that it works. New record, yeah, it says it. Let's see again. 33 centimeters is a lot also. New record, yeah. We should specify it's a lower or higher record. Just for these ones, even if we are done. New record. New record. We can go for the smaller. New. Found even smaller one. Okay, doesn't really apply the first time you fish it, but let's see. New record, okay. 34 is a lot. 0. Oh, why didn't it update? Oh, come on, the fish. I need the benefit. Ah! Me struggling with fishing minigames, sure. It says 0, also I'm not getting a low number. Okay, here, okay, it works. I just need to change the phrase that happens, that appears. We may want that space here, okay. But overall, it works. We have the records. I don't think it will cause problems if I want to update, so works perfectly. We have the fishing, we have the records, we just need to set different areas to fish, but this comes later. Next time, we are gonna program the mining minigame. That sounds fun? Depends, we need to do the brainstorming on how it works. At this point it should be a different game on its own, but it's very... This should be the main difference between the original version of the game, so I need to put extra effort on it. So, that's everything for today. We will stream Eragon for Game Boy Advance for a Saturday for the Nostalgia Month. And meanwhile, on Sunday we continue Katawa Shoujo. Then next week we are gonna play as always, or we're gonna stream RPG Maker as always the rest of the days. Tuesday, Wednesday, and whatever comes after. Okay. So, for the end of the stream, we can raid Miridae. Okay. As always, I remind you, we have a Discord. Actually, 2 of them. One for game development, for my games, and the other for the streaming. And there are still other game developers. Maybe I need to explain a little better, I don't know. Yeah, one Discord is for my games, just to gather people to give updates, and the other is for streaming and other game developers. Okay, we have the raid. Please stay for the raid if it works. It doesn't start. I got... Would you please forgive me? Okay, here. I swear the raid needs to start now or we'll lose raid power. Okay, okay. Thanks for staying a little more just to make it work. Okay, thanks again for coming by. And we see ya whenever it happens.